Hi. I'm making a video about making laundry detergent because me and my friends and family has asked me how do I make it. So you could just actually go on YouTube and there's tons of people saying the same thing, but this is basically just kind of how I do it. First we're gonna start off with the ingredients. Okay, so the ingredients you can buy, at grocery stores. I know Walmart has all three of these usually set up in the same section where all the washing powder is sold. But here's the soap, Fell's Naphtha soap. So it looks like the packaging. You only need 1 bar. It's like 97 cents. You need Arm & Hammer's washing soda, not baking soda, but washing soda, and of course borax. Okay. These are the 3 ingredients. I use essential oils just to give it another scent. So I will put this one is lemon. It smells really good. Some people put lavender or some tea tree oil, and that's what I use. Supplies you need, of course, here a measuring cup, a grater, or you can just to cut the soap. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. But you can grate it, or you could cut up the soap. But to me, grating is easier. Eventually, you're going to need about 5 of these, or you can use, these are 1 gallon, so I'm going to make about 5 gallons of laundry detergent. Or you can get old laundry detergent, bottles and fill it up. You're going to need a funnel. And you're going to need, down here, basically a paint bucket. I bought this one from Lowe's. This is where we're going to pour the mixture in, and it's going to set overnight. So you need one of these and some type of spoon, big spoon or something to mix it up with. Those are the main things you're going to need. Alright, so next we open up the Fell's Naphtha soap. Alright, and this is what it looks like. It smells actually pretty good. If you can't find this, which I'm telling you, every Walmart has it now, then you you can use Ivory soap. Or maybe you don't like the smells, you don't want something that smells. Ivory soap is another substitute you can do. You might need 2 bars though of Ivory soap, or 1.5 bars to kind of equal this, but you can use Ivory soap if you wish to. So first I'm going to grate this up, and then we'll go to the next process. Okay, so I grated up all the soap, and this is what it looks like. Okay, now some people cut it up, like I said, in little bigger chunks, and that's fine, but I just feel like it melts faster being grated up there. You can grate it up in a food processor, whatever, however you want to grate it up. Alright, so on the stove I have a 5-quart pot here boiling with water, about 3 quarts in there. Okay, well, it's not boiling. You don't really want it to be boiling, just to get almost at boiling, okay? Because when it gets boiling, it starts to suds up a lot. So you just pour your flakes in there. Fell's Naphtha flakes. Alright, you pour that in there, and then I'm just gonna keep putting all of it goes in there. All this, the whole bar goes in there, and it's probably a way cleaner way of doing this, but this is just me. So I'm gonna put all this in there and mix it all up. Alright, so I put it all in there. I'm mixing up, so it's just gonna melt right into the water, and I'm stirring it, but you don't have to sit there and stir it, just come back to it, check on it. It's not going to take that long. I can't even tell you how long, a couple of minutes, maybe 5, I don't know. It depends on how hot you have the water already and stuff like that, but just check up on it. I like to do it slowly. I don't like to hurry up and have it all hot and then throw it in there, because then it gets all sudsy and stuff. So I kind of had it like medium with the gas stove. And you want it to be just before boiling. You don't want it to be bubbling and boiling. And just, you know, really hot. So while this is doing that, we're going to come to the bucket. Okay, it's empty, as you can see. Now, while that's boiling, next task is to take the bucket and fill it with water. Like, you know, not quite to the top, because you're going to end up pouring that pot in here. So just, I don't know, fill it kind of almost to the top. So I'm about to do that now. Okay, so now it is melted. With those naphtha is all melted, and so I took it off the fire, and now I'm going to add 1 cup of washing soda to it. Okay, mixing that up, mixing it in, and see, it's already hot. You don't even need, the fire doesn't need to be on. It's just gonna melt right in. And then you're gonna add 1 cup of borax. Okay, so we added the cup of washing powder. Now we want to add the borax, and then we mix it up. All right, so it's all mixed up. Everything's mixed in. Now I have to take this, and I want to put it in the bucket of water that I had filled, just with water. You can, if it's hard for you to fill it in your sink, you always can put it in the tub and fill it up, or the shower or something. That's how I did it. So let me pour this in and mix it up. The consistency is kind of right now kind of a milky, kind of thick, milky kind of consistency, and just gonna pour it in with the spoon. Doesn't matter. Just pour it in. Pour it in the water. Okay, so when I poured this in, it wasn't quite at the top, so all I did was just add more water. I just poured more water in here and poured it in there until it gets about right here at the rim. You don't want it all at the top, but about right there. Okay, now the water that you pour in the bucket initially, it doesn't have to be hot. It could be just regular warm water. It doesn't have to be hot. It doesn't have to be cold. Nice warm water is fine. And you just pour it in and make sure it's about right here. Now, as before, I said before, you could add scents to it. And I have those essential oils, lemon scent. And I just, honestly, I don't know how many drops you would add. It just really depends on you and what you smell. And I don't know, that's just really it. So I'm going to add it now. So I'm adding the essential oil, lemon scent to it. Just lots of drops. I don't have any. I just know it's a big bucket of water. So, but it smells so good, and when it's done, it'll smell like really good. Like I said, you can have tea tree oil, lavender. Some people like, or nothing at all, because the Fal's naphtha soap actually smells pretty good on its own. Alright, so after adding your scents, you put the lid on, put it in the corner somewhere, and in the morning, or within 24 hours, it's going to come into another consistency, and it will go to the next step of this. So, Zion, ready to open it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, it's been 24 hours, and now we're going to look and see what we have. Zion's gonna stick his hand in it. What does it feel like?
Squishy.
Squishy. It's the consistency is pretty. Look, see, like that. Now, okay, we're going to squish it. So you just basically put your hands in like Zion's doing and squish it around. It's probably good to have your kids do this or whatever, or yourself. We're outside. You don't have to be outside. You can just be in the kitchen and or in the basement and put a towel down, because sometimes it gets kind of messy. So right now this is the squishing phase. Been 24 hours sitting. So squish it up. How does it smell, Zion?
Fresh?
Fresh. Fresh. That's good. Alright. Okay, so I'm back inside. My son went to school and I gotta finish this gruesome job myself. Now at the top, I just wanted to point out it's looser, so now it's good. But the problem is, and this is where it gets kind of messy, is you gotta go all the way down and scoop it up, because then you're gonna come up with some big chunks. So we just usually do the top first, and then eventually you're gonna have to put your hand in there and squish it up. Or if you want to just keep using the spoon, you can use rubber gloves if you want. I like to feel it. It's just me, I guess. But anyway, just keep doing this until it's all broken up. It's not going to be like super smooth like your store-bought laundry detergent, okay? And then after that, we'll move to the next step. Alright, next step is filling your bottles. So I usually use a cup or something. Use a measuring cup if you want to go low. And then you have your funnel here. Let's see over here. And then you basically pour it in and fill up these gallon things, or like I said, you can use an old laundry detergent container, and you fill it up. It should give you 5 gallons total, okay? And if it gets stuck in there because it's kind of chunky, you just push your finger in there and it'll flow through. So okay, I just wanted to point out, once you put and fill it up, it's going to be lumpy, so when you use it, you got to shake it before you use it. So you shake up the bottle, and then you pour. All you need is 1 cup for every medium load. Just pour it in. That's it. That's all you need, and you're good to go. Now, my husband brought to my attention to get rid of the lumps, to put it in a blender or a food processor. Okay, so this is my first time doing this, and it seems to be working. So some people just might not want to deal with all the lumps and the gums, even though it really doesn't matter. But if you want it to be smoother like store-bought stuff, then food processor or blender, you can put it in there and then pour it into the containers, because it will get the lumps out of it. So let me just show you real quick. So I put it in my food processor. So my food processor now, and I'm just gonna blend it up. A few seconds. Look at it, and it's like way smoother than if you were just kind of unchunking it by hand only. So. And what I'm doing is I'm pouring into another big bowl, and then I will put it from there, scoop it up. So, you know, it's way smoother. So I'll put it in there, scoop it up, put it in the funnel, just like I would, like I showed you before. And then you wouldn't have to really shake it up as much. I would still probably shake it up a little bit before you use it. Okay, now remember, just to recap, you have to, even though if you use the blender, to unchunk it, you still have to do it by hand. This is not an avoidable step, because you don't want to put these big chunks in there. I mean, you can. I tried it, but it just comes out even smoother if you chunk it up by hand first. If you unchunk it, I mean by hand first, like that, okay? And then put it in there, because you're not going to get it smooth only by hand. So it's going to be kind of like this. So you want to put it in the blender like this, and then it will be like this. Now, this is just optional, okay? You could just actually, like I said, use it when it's just like this. You just have to shake it up in the bottle really good before put it in the washing machine. Okay. 1 cup, like I said, and 3/4 for a large load, but 1 cup to medium loads. That's it. That's all you need, and this will last you for, I don't know, I think like a good 3 months, and then you just repeat the process, and you don't have to buy anything extra really, because you have a big box of the borax and the washing powder. All you need to do is probably buy another bar of soap, which is like $1. So it saves a whole lot of money. It might take a little bit of time, but it's worth it, especially if you have a large family. Alright, any questions, just put it down below and I will answer them. Bye.